50% of the new articles appearing online are now generated by AI. So this research basically said, what they've done is they've sampled a bunch of recently cached websites. They made decisions over whether they were AI or not, and they now calculate that the percentage of AI articles has now reached 50%. So gone above the number of human articles. They broke each document into chunks, and if 50% of the chunks were judged by an AI to be AI, then it's AI, right? Now, we can question that approach and decide whether we think that's a sufficient grounds to say 50%. But it's not 0%. I think that's important, and I think we all think it's going up, right? And there's no reason really to think that it will go down because AI is not getting harder to use, right? And so let's assume the number is going up. What does that mean? Well, it has a few implications. First of all, it becomes much harder for people, search engines, to give people the correct information and for people to find that information. But it's not an easy problem. And it also actually has a knock-on effect on the ability to train AI, right? Whether we like it or don't like it, most AI, the big large language models, are trained by scraping vast amounts of text from the internet. These web crawlers are running right now. They continue to run. And now the content that they're discovering is 50% generated by themselves, by AI. And so what effect does that have on the AI? Well, suppose that AI has a certain style of writing, and we sometimes you see these kind of, should we say, like, AI mannerisms in the text, right? These things are going to occur more frequently in AI generated text, almost by definition, which means that the training set will then have an increased number of these things. Consider also that AI, as we know, has a chance of producing text that isn't true, right? Because they predict words, and those words may align to phrases and sentences that are false. The outcome will be that of the 50% of the web that's now produced by AI, some of it won't be true. And that goes in the training set as well. Let's say, optimistically, your facts produced by your LLM are 95% accurate. Now, 5% of the 50% is false. So your training set is now more false than it was before. It's not hard to see that if you iterate this process, the percentage of correct information on the internet and the percentage of good quality text from which to learn will decrease.